Good evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Edward Shaw, and we have our alert day in effect for tomorrow and on Thursday as well, given that this snowstorm is going to be entering our region here within the next 3 or 4 hours is when we're going to see the first few flurries within our area. That widespread snowfall continues all the way from the southern parts of the state to the east, and we're going to essentially look at a statewide snowstorm with the areas least likely to get snow. Usually the areas you would expect to get snow. Think further up into northern Virginia, up towards D.C. I think most of the region that's going to see the most snow is the areas that typically don't get it, being further to the east in the Hampton Roads and Virginia Beach area. Now, looking at our satellite radar, you can see several alerts across the area, winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings. Most of our region is in an advisory, but then you look at the eastern half of our viewing area, over towards Lynchburg, parts of South Side, including South Boston, Danville, Martinsville. Those are all areas that are within that winter storm warning location. And you go further on to the east, and again, nothing but pink there. Very indicative of the fact that that area is going to get quite a bit more snowfall. Another region we could also see a little bit more snowfall is further on our western slopes as we get a few snow showers overnight that are not going to be associated with that system. That very well could end up giving a little bit of a bump in terms of snow totals there. Let's zoom it all the way out for you because we do have that system that is still going on, bringing a lot of rain to parts of the southeast as a part of our winter storm, and then quite a bit of snowfall in parts of the Midwest. Now, that's going to be making its way into our area early tomorrow morning. So by about 7 a.m., we expect most of our area to be seeing some kind of snowfall as this system makes its way eastward. By about 3 p.m., we could actually be seeing a few breaks in the clouds even. Roanoke, further to the west, and parts of the New River Valley could end up seeing a little bit of a break as this system starts to shift, with more of the moisture being further to the east towards Richmond and Petersburg, and we'll get a little bit more drier air come in within our area, which is going to mess with this system and is part of the reason why snowfall totals are nowhere near what they were expected to be when model runs were coming out last week. Get another brief round of snow early Thursday morning potentially as it blows off the mountains, but nothing too spectacular. And then by Friday morning at about 1 a.m., we're completely clear. So as we get into tomorrow's going to be the widespread biggest day for snowfall. But then we get later on into Thursday and we start calming down a little bit. As for how much snow we see, the million-dollar question everybody wants to know, all the way up from Lexington down into Roanoke Valley and the New River Valley, not thinking all that much, anywhere between 1 and 3 inches likely. You go further to the east, Lynchburg, Martinsville, Danville, you get a little bit more, about 3 to 5, with the most amount of snowfall being confined to our easternmost regions and into the eastern part of the state. Snow arrival times, expecting everywhere about 6 to 9 a.m. with low temperatures tonight sticking in the 20s. Now, as we get into tomorrow, not going to warm up that much more than what we'll see overnight tonight. But the good news is we're going to warm up eventually. It's not going to be till the weekend, but Saturday, Sunday, and then we get into next week. Lindsay, I don't know about you, but I like the look of temperatures in the 50s a lot more than what I'm seeing the next few days.
Yeah.